Hey guys, okay, for those few guys on my roster that want a little bit more of a breakdown on Davinci Code putting. Okay, now it's trail hand, dominant hand all the time. So what we need to do is hold the putter exactly how we would hold a ball if we were going to throw it. If we were going to throw it there like that, that's what I want to do. I don't want to do that. I just want to get all the power and the motion from the wrist hinge with the elbow here anchored here. Yeah, so what do I feel? I feel that it's basically an underhanded claw action. I'm just clawing it. Those fingers there, I'm very much throwing those fingers like that. Very much like that. And I've got this lead leg in this flying buttress position here. I can't get on the putting green, guys. There's stuff going on down there, but I just want to show you the stroke. And of course, I'm right eye dominant, so I want the ball right under my right eye. I want the putter as close as I can get it to my trail foot here. Want the shoulders, that shoulder feels like it's a little shut. And guys, the top hand just goes here. It just sits there. The whole stroke is that. The whole stroke is that. This just sits here as a type of stabilizer. That's all it is. It is that simplistic. But having the trail foot at right angles there, and this one here at 90 degrees to that, and pushing back, this here stabilizes the putting, guys. You can put your foot in a little bit if you want, depends on the amount of articulation you've got and flexibility you've got in your ankle joint. But the whole idea is that this pushes back against this trail axis, this whole right leg and the ankle and everything there. And we just connect up with the trail elbow on the body here. And it's that, guy. It is as simplistic as this. It's that. This here pushes you back. It's amazing the amount of stabilization you get with this here going on. I mean, the slightest amount of lateral motion or up and down bobbing in putting is a disaster. Absolute disaster. And this way we've got all our fulcrums fixed. This is basically a fulcrum fixer. This here fixes this. And there it is there, guys. There. How much you have that out depends on you. I like to get mine about there. That's very comfortable. You couldn't push me over because I'm really buttressed. This just sits there, guys. That's just there. There's no pressure at all. It's just there. And if you just get in your house and you know the skirting board along down near the floor, just the wall, just put the toe of the putter up against it and get there like that and just move it backwards and forwards, and probably for the first time in your life you'll actually see the toe of the putter go along the wall. And then do that with a conventional stroke and you'll see that the putter arcs away from the bottom of the wall. That happens all the time, guys. That's amazing. Very hard to get. A square to square putting stroke will feel like the putter's going outside. It'll feel like that because we've always all been used to doing this. Even as small as the arc component is, we do that. So anytime that you're going dead square, it'll feel like it's going out there. Just try it, you'll get the feeling. And then when you get that feeling, you'll know that that's what you need to do when you putt. You need to have that feeling that the putter's going out on the backswing, there. It's not, it's only going square, and the wall will prove that for you. Yeah, guys, so where do I, it depends what type of grip you've got on your putter. It's up to you. I just hold it right in there. There, so I can just throw it like that. There. So the putter's up here. There. That's what it is. That's what it looks like. It's right there. Just does that. And I just lock this in here, get my flying buttress there, and I just do that. I promise you guys, that lead hand just sits there like that. And if you apply too much lead hand pressure, you basically will pull the putter offline, and you'll inhibit the free hinging motion that we need in the action. So here it is, guys. There, my buttress here, and I'm just going to do that. There it is, look. That's back against my arm. Now if I turn around, that blade is dead square. Okay, the blades come up because it will do that, because this is a fixed fulcrum. We're not moving the fulcrum like we do in a normal putting stroke. We get here and then we move the fulcrum. The fulcrum's here. We move that. We don't want to move that. Doesn't matter what happens after the ball's gone. After the ball's gone, doesn't matter. So it looks like down the line. Get that close, put that one there. This one here. There it is. These are my type of greens. I promise you, with this type of putting, you can putt on greens like this, or fairways like this, or practice fairways like this. But it's so simplistic, guys. It's so this here is the secret. Look, that. See how that goes back into that forearm there? That's all I do in the putting stroke. I get it there, I buttress, left shoulder up here, that just sits there, and I just push it here. And what it does is it jams my fingers against my forearm here. That's when I know that I've really released it correctly. I don't want to go there and not feel any pressure on those fingers there against my forearm. They're actually getting jammed after the stroke. And that shows you that you've actually done that. So there's not a lot in it. It's fairly simplistic, and the mechanics are very loose compared to normal putting. Now when I do that, I feel like this. Even if I put my feet in here, I rock all over the place. But when I get here, and I've got my flying buttress here, and if anybody's an architect out there, you'll know what a flying buttress is. Here it is, guys, look. There it is. You couldn't push me over. You couldn't push me over. This is important, that lead shoulder stays up, and I feel a little bit square because I like to hit into my lead side. I just like to do that. And when I'm back here, because that's what I feel in my general golf swing. My whole golf swing feels like that. I mean, my general golf swing's here. So that's good. So I take that feeling into my putting. Okay, guys, I don't know what else I can tell you. It's not the most complicated mechanics at all. Yeah. I really think, see a putter grip like this. Look, show you something. I'll just put my see this putter here. See how it's got a, pretty hard to see, but it's got a sort of a half oval shape to it. Well, really, if you've got a grip like that on your putter, and you've got this portion at the back here, if you turned that around 90 degrees and had this portion here with this ovalized section, and that fits into the hand beautifully. Look at that. That fits in perfectly. My other putter, I've got another putter like this, and it's actually turned around, and it feels fantastic that way. When you've got it like that, it's nowhere near as comfortable. Nowhere near as comfortable there as having it there in that grip. But if you've got a round grip, if you've got a big you know, like almost an inch round grip, that's perfect. A parallel round grip would be perfect. Because the more you can get it in there, guys, that's the way it is here for this type of putting. Okay, that's just a brief overview. But the mechanics are not that complicated, guys, so you don't have to make it complicated. Remember, this just sits up here. We get there, we wedge this in here, put that there, get this here, and we just do that. Look, I can putt beautifully one-handed, and I do it here to demonstrate for the guys. And I'm 90% as good with one hand as I am with the stabiliser on the top here. Matter of fact, we won a bit of money over here the other day. I just putted one-handed and just out-putt everybody. Because that's very simplistic, guys. And it really teaches you balance when you've got nothing up here to stabilise it. When you do that, you really pick up the balance factor. And that's probably a good way to feel it. Just do that so that your arm's not moving a lot and you're stabilising the putter even with just one hand. And then when you put this on, it's a piece of cake. Okay, guys, just a few facets of the putter. And yeah, because I know a few guys wanted it just you know, overviewed a little bit more in detail. Okay guys, that was it.